Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Public Facilities Commission meeting. Before us today is the Public Facilities Department. TT.
Thank you, Commissioner. Good morning. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live. Before we get started, I will ask Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, to take a roll call of the meeting participants. Colleen, if you would please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, TT. Please unmute your device and confirm your presence when I call your name. Beginning roll call with the Commission. Larry Mamoli, Commissioner.
Present.
Donald Ray, Commissioner.
Present.
TT Lee, Legal Advisor.
Present.
Catherine Pendleton, Article Clerk.
Present.
Violetta Penyatova, Paralegal.
Present.
And with PFD, Carlton Jones, Director.
Present.
Brian McLaughlin, Senior Program Manager.
Present.
I'll read for the record the remainder of the individuals in attendance. Attendees do not need to unmute your device when their name is called. Marquise Mecca, Assistant Director for Construction. Pat Mulvey-Welsh, Assistant Director for Construction. Christina Klaus, Senior Project Manager. Ramona Diaz-Gaylor, Project Manager 1. And this concludes roll call. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. The first order of business before you this morning concerns draft meeting minutes for August 27, 2025 for the Public Facilities Department and the Mayor's Office of Housing. Is there a motion to take a vote via roll call for the meeting minutes?
Motion to take a vote.
Commissioner Mamoli? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, sorry. Commissioner Wright?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. The meeting minutes for Public Facilities Department and Mayor's Office of Housing for August 27, 2025 is hereby approved. For the Public Facilities Department, we have Director Carlton Jones. PFD has one vote on the agenda for today. I will read the vote on the agenda, followed by the presentation by the named individual respectively. At the conclusion of the presentation, the Commission may make a motion to take a vote via roll call. And if such motion is approved, Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, will conduct the roll call for each Commissioner's vote for the record. Vote number 1 is being presented by Brian McLaughlin, Senior Program Manager for PFD. This is a request for a contract award to Skanska USA Building Incorporated to provide owner project manager services for the feasibility study and schematic design phase associated with the Paulina Gazzi, Shaw, and Taylor School project located at 429 Norfolk Street, Dorchester. The contract price is recommended at $591,461. Brian, if you please present your vote request.
Thank you, TT. Good morning, Commissioners. I'm here to request a vote for approval to award Owner's Project Manager Services contract to Skanska USA for the Shaw Taylor School project. The project is a collaborative effort with that Mass School Building Authority, and the vote today is contingent upon the MSBA's OPM review panel approval of Skanska at their October 6th meeting. Before we get into the Shaw Taylor, I want to give a quick background of the MSBA. The MSBA is a state authority that oversees school construction projects in the state of Massachusetts. They're a reimbursement agency that offers 2 programs, the Accelerated Repair Program for roof, windows, and what used to be boiler projects. Now they offer heat pump conversion projects. They also offer the core program, which is for larger school construction projects like new builds for the Shaw Taylor, which we're before you today for. Since 2014, the City of Boston has made a strong effort to collaborate more closely with the MSBA. Since that time, the city has opened the Dearborn STEM Academy, the Boston Arts Academy, the Josiah Quincy Upper School, and most recently, a couple weeks ago, the Carter School opened. The city has also completed 35 roof, window, and boiler projects under the Accelerated Repair Program. The 35 repair projects and 4 new builds result in $636 million in construction, with just over $240 million coming back to the City of Boston in reimbursement. And this is since 2014. So for the Shaw Taylor project, we started the MSBA process with the city submitting a statement of interest application for both the Shaw and Taylor elementary schools. The statement of interest is what the MSBA refers to as their application. All statements of interest applications require votes of the district's local governing boards. In March of 2023, BPS and PFD presented to the school committee and city council, with both voting to approve the submission of these SOIs to the MSBA. MSBA requires votes of the city council and school committee accompany the applications to make sure everyone in the district is aware that by submitting these applications, it may result in a significant capital investment in the future. At the time of the submission deadline, the Shaw and Taylor schools were independent schools. The Shaw is located at 429 Norfolk Avenue on the corner of Norfolk Avenue and Morton Street, and the Taylor is located at 1060 Morton Street in Mattapan. The application for each school described how each facility negatively impacted the district's ability to deliver the desired educational program. The schools were built 12 years apart. The Shaw was built in 1919, and the Taylor was built in 1931. Both schools do not have a gym or a cafeteria. The libraries are in old classrooms, and each school has converted non-educational spaces to support one-on-one and breakout instruction for students. Neither building meets the needs for their current students and would require a significant infrastructure upgrade to provide spaces to support 21st century educational program. Can I direct you to the slideshow? I have a couple of pictures of each school. This just gives you an idea of where they are along Morton Street, if you will. The Taylor School is down in the bottom right hand of the picture, and the Eggsy Shaw is up in the upper left. Next slide, please. This is the front door of the PA Shaw, which is on Morton Street. Next slide. And this gives you just two pictures. This is the accessible entrance in the rear of the Shaw, which isn't very welcoming. It goes into the basement of the building, and you can't access any other area in the building except for the first floor rear of the building because it is inaccessible and not ADA compliant. The picture on the right is unfortunately the gymnasium in the OTPT space for the school. And this is the only dedicated physical education space they have in the building. So that just gives you a little idea of how restrictive this building is for the students at the Shaw. Next slide, please. This is the Taylor School. They have a larger footprint than the PA Shaw and have some nice outdoor space for the students. Next slide. And this is, again, a side view of the building. A lot of the parking for the teachers is in a small confined parking space. And the picture on the right is the cafeteria, which is a converted basement space. So they do what they can in the space they have, but these students are eating lunch and breakfast in a space that's adjacent to the boiler room, and is obviously not a space that was intended for a cafeteria setting. All right, so MSBA, we submitted the application in April 2023. MSBA reviewed the application. And while the application was being reviewed by the MSBA, the Boston School Committee voted to merge the two schools into one school community, taking effect at the start of 2024-2025 school year. So as a part of the scope of services, Skanska will provide project management services for the design and construction of a new facility for a unified Shaw Taylor School. The 2023 SOI submission resulted in MSBA board action at the December 2023 meeting, voting the project into the eligibility period, starting in July of 2024. The eligibility period is a 9-month period where the MSBA requires a district to complete certain prerequisite items, letting the MSBA know that the district is ready to take on a major construction project that will likely cost in excess of $100 million. Action items that need to be completed during this time include forming a school building committee, agreeing to an enrollment number for the future building, completing the educational profile of the school, and appropriating funds to support the procurement of an owner's project manager and architect. All these action items were completed in late 2024, early 2025 by BPS and PFD, leading to the Shaw project being moved forward to the feasibility study phase of the MSBA project at their board meeting in April of 2025. This vote allowed the city to begin the procurement process for the OPM. Drafting the OPM RFS started soon after the board vote. with it officially starting on June 18th, when the city publicly advertised the RFS for the Shaw Taylor OPM in the Central Register, Boston Globe, City Record, and Combis. On June 24th, all potential respondents were invited to walk the Shaw and Taylor schools. Responses to the RFS were due at the time. July 9th, responses to the RFS were due, and at that time we received 10 OPM firms, all of which had MSBA experience. July 17th, BPS and PFD met to shortlist the 10 responses, and 5 firms were brought in for interviews. We issued questions to the 5 respondents, asking them to focus their presentation on detailing their on-site staffing plan, providing their approach on how they would engage 2 school communities that would be merging into one building, asked them to describe their efforts in managing MSBA projects and their understanding of the MSBA process. We also offered them the opportunity to share what they felt the challenges would be for this project, how they would manage these challenges, and asked them to provide what their community process would look like. Upon completion of the 5 interviews, the selection committee collectively chose Skanska as the highest rated firm. This was based on the firm's experience with construction renovation, K-12 school projects in Massachusetts, their experience with CM at risk projects, their experience with construction in urban school environments with site constraints, and their approach to community engagement. So in conclusion, I'm seeking the PFC approve an OPM services contract through the schematic design phase of the future Shaw Taylor project for $591,461. Gladly answer any questions at this time.
No major questions other than, again, this is for schematic design preliminary. But are there any initial concepts of, and I'm probably already know the answer to this, on which building we're going to keep and which one we're going to tear down?
Not right now. That will be explored during the feasibility study phase. We'll be looking at both school sites as required through the MSBA process. They'll require us to look at both the Shaw and Taylor to see if they offer the ability to have a larger building on that footprint.
That would be the answer, but anyway, no. Commissioner, any questions?
No, that was going to be my question as well, Commissioner, but no other comments.
Motion to approve.
Motion to vote.
Commissioners, when I call you, oh, I'm sorry, TT.
Go ahead. It sounds like there was a motion. Let's go ahead and conduct the vote via roll call.
Commissioners, when I call your name, please note your vote for the record. Commissioner Mamoli?
Yes.
Commissioner Wright?
Yes.
Thank you.
Vote 1 is hereby approved. This concludes PFD's agenda for today's meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. This meeting is hereby adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks, Commissioner.